Fiend's last match. That there was like this, you called it a sense of urgency, almost a compulsion for Fiend to constantly save his teammate in situations that it seems impossible.
Right, and we watch that a lot, and hopefully see a lot as we get into this game number 1 between both of these players. Whereas Fiend was, as we were talking about, right, getting that unarmed nair and Blast's recovery to interrupting it, getting rid of that down signature from Cody Travis and the Barasa to interrupt it as well, and then the side airs to be able to save his teammate from team combos that would have certainly lost their stocks here. And now, going into game 1, Wess and Fiend are going up against simpLe and Fozey on Shipwreck Falls, and so far it has been a great start for the EU team, except simpLe getting hit by that alley-oop.
Oh, yeah, man. I think that was actually almost Fozey taking him out on accident. But, yeah, luckily enough, he was able to live, well, only for just a little bit. It's going to be off that stock. And Fozey going for the big-time ground pound there to try to turn that into a W. But, fortunately, that was a great timed recovery right there from Wess to get back to the stage. A little bit of a lead here developing for the red team. But are they able to, like, make it a larger lead by getting Fozey out of here? Oh, not yet.
Wess going off the top in TWK. Let's see who's going to go down first here. Is it going to be Fiend or Fozey? Fozey getting sent high into the sky, but Fiend already trying to play around Wess, start off a team combo on the backswing of the down air. D-Light ground pound misses.
Man, that was so close, and it was going to be weird shaving the corner right there. But man, the ground pound landed there instead of right on top of Fozey's head. Unfortunately, there he is, getting knocked out. Starting to tie up the stocks, but Fiend has been such... What? Oh, I was gonna say
I wasn't sure who he hit.
Stock tank in all these sets, and then Wess just fixes that.
Yeah, he's like, you know, you had this too long.
That was rude.
I need you to come back fresh already. So
friendly fire, man. Come on.
Oh, but look at that. Unfazed, gets that side air, takes simpLe down to his final stock, and Fozey fighting on the right side of the stage, gets the friendly fire at the ground pound and the backswing of the recovery, meaning that Fozey getting right in on this second stock is already in orange, and Wess still holding on to that second stock himself, even after that side air hits and bounces him off the stage. Oh, is that going to be a TK? Can Wess make it? Oh, Fiend's ready. Look at that. Ready for him to get the there.
Yeah, man, love to see it. You know, a little teamwork right there. That's the thing about this stage in particular, though. You know, those small walls, there's not really much space you can really mix up your recovery if you're that close to it. And you've been seeing Wess honestly go for a lot of those, you know, D-Light ground pounds. But that first one, I think it kind of bounced off the wall a little weird. That second one found it and found another KO right here. On that down there would have hit so hard if he went for it. But instead, thinking he's going to get a jump, goes for the side air instead.
Oh, and Fozey was going for the sidelight nair ladder off the side. But man, yeah, Wess went for the triple. I was like, is that going to connect? simpLe's just going to get deleted. But it's 3 stocks to 2 here. If Fiend goes down and they're able to take down Wess, TWK, they've got a really good chance of being able to get that 1v2 and show off their team combos. And look at that.
Oh my gosh. All right, so now it's the momentary power play. And the hinge of this match is on who goes down first, Wess or simpLe.
Oh, man.
Okay. And still should be able to make this back. However, I like that.
Perfect coverage.
Fiend is so good.
Fiend, with the coverage on the fact that he was able to hit him also with the neutral layer to push him back on the stage. Now Fiend having to do a little 2v1 though. It does have a good, like a good damage on the blue team though. Can he do it?
What? He's got like 5 clean hits in so far without taking anything, and now D-Light recovery on either opponent I think just secures it. Both simpLe and Fozey have to be ready to stop Fiend in the midst of a D-Light that hits. Never mind. Neutral Sig spikes him. And now he's in a 1v1. D-Light side air. Is this going to be the 1v2 for game 1 for Fiend? Oh, he goes for the edge guard. Fozey makes it back. Oh, it's so close.
Okay, Fozey does get back onto the stage, immediately retreating right back. Oh, he's put himself in a terrible position. Wow, at that KO. Getting absolutely bounced and shipped out right there.
That's the smartest usage of down stick I think I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, you backflip into open air.
He covered
and then dash back on.
But like he did that thing. Okay, I don't know how particular that spacing is to get down stick to cover the wall, but for you to land on stage at the end of the move, what? That's so sick.
Yeah, we're gonna need to see that replay for sure, man. I mean, a great start here all together for the red team. I mean, he did lose that. Oh, not going to be able to see the whole thing. Maybe a little later. Maybe a little later. I definitely want to see that again, though.
We're running right back.
I mean, we have a chance to see it again, just the fact that Fiend is locked into Tori on the screen, right?
Yeah.
Like that's something we might be able to see. But started off with that 1-0 lead, and with the 1v2 comeback from Fiend against simpLe and Fozey, where I was really thinking once they got him in that situation, they could go for that team combo, and that was going to be it. But Fiend just could not be touched, and now Wess has got Fozey out the left side of the stage.
It was actually, I mean, you have to really think, oh, that's nice. Yeah, get him out of the double hand. Does work out. He's going to make it
knockout,
back.
double knockout, maybe.
Uh-oh.
And again, Wess, every time that he finds himself in dire straits, Fiend is always there for the support.
It is so, that sense of urgency that you were talking about.
Oh. You know, you called the double knockout a little earlier, but it was just for the other team.
It was waiting for that grab pound there, man. Even the knockout effects were in sync with that grab pound. That was crazy. But yeah, Fiend being ready to help out Wess. Look, he's already rushing over to where Wess is. He's
example. Yep, the save.
Just hit the nair. Wess is still living. I cannot believe it. I feel like Fiend got hit to reposition to get hit with the nair. I mean, maybe I'm overthinking it, but sometimes that's how I feel like the length Fiend goes to. Look at this. Right side of the stage, Fozey almost goes down.
Yeah, Fiend's like, I can't save you this time. Did you notice he was like, I'm going to stay in the stage. I'm not going to be able to save you. Drops his stock as well, though. And this is looking like a really good team game for the blue team right now. However, you know, within Brawlhalla, if you get double edge guard, you can drop that stock relatively quickly.
And that also applying to Fiend here, right? If Fiend goes down super early on with Brawlhalla, that's stock. There's no stock sharing in that case. It's 4 stocks to 2, but all those 2 stocks are on 1 player, and it can be much, much tougher. It just is in a 2v2 environment like that. So let's see what Fiend can do, because he's going down so early in game 2.
Yeah, they've really been kind of just getting all this chip damage built up on him. This last stock, he's been playing it a bit more conservatively, but, you know, it just adds up over time, and that slow march will eventually wear him down.
And does not actually get that stock off, unfortunately. So sent him pretty far. Have to go ahead and take that stock yet. Dowson's going to be able to make it back. Another neutral light or neutral air going to hit, but not up for the KO yet. And this Dowson was getting sent all over, but not okay, finally finds the blast zone.
Oh, Fiend tried to cover the punish from simpLe with the downlight, but doesn't hit him. simpLe still on 2 stocks. Man, they're doing so phenomenally this game. D-Light recovery gets him. Okay, team combo on Fozey could be the win here for Wess and Fiend, but no, he managed to get away from everything, and now they both have a weapon on the field here, solidly in the lead.
I feel like this is kind of rough too, because now you know with Fiend being kind of hurt, Wess has to play up front, and Wess has kind of been, you know, he's been getting put in some pretty bad positions. So
like
now you're gonna force Fiend to kind of chase you down, or potentially help you at a you know, percentage where if he gets ground pounded, he's definitely gone. So gotta watch out on how to play this one pretty close to the chest. Go ahead and finish this game if the red team wants to get this victory and keep it 2-0.
Not to mention that Fiend did so much damage.
Yeah.
Now that the second he tries to do anything in Wess's favor, he's probably going down in exchange for it. So we have to really hope they can get somebody here. simpLe looks like it's the target to focus down, and Wess went for that double unarmed recovery. That was real close.
Oh my gosh. All right, we saw that from some other Dawson players today. The slide charge side signature
it was snowy.
off the platform.
Yeah, that's right. I was talking to TWK about this right before this session. I feel like because Dawson is the epic crossover for Rayman, those signatures that we don't see on Rayman as much are now just being used so much more because they look just so darn cool. When you slide charge, you fully stretch out your arms and you get that hit. simpLe and Fozey take that game 2 and they even up the set.
Yeah, Wess, I mean, well, I feel like in that last area, Wess did seem like he was kind of, he had them both off, right? He hit the double stare, had a chance to edge guard both of them. Looked like he really didn't know who to go for first, so he kind of positioned himself right in the between them. And then he was like, all right, maybe I'll try this ground pound, and I put him in a terrible position. So a little late.
Last words of any Brawlhalla player. Like, maybe I'll try this ground pound. You know, maybe I'll hit.
All right, so these are some of the replays from that last match.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll get to the chance to see that down signature over the corner back on the stage that closed out game 1.
That'd be so sick.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's sick game 1. Unfortunately, they were not able to take that game.
We're almost there.
We're getting there.
In between next game. There's just one more stock to go, and then we'll be able to see it. Here we go. So the set's already going the distance here because we're not in that 2-0 situation. It looks like we're heading towards a game 5, but we'll have to see how this plays out here because if simpLe and Fozey just keep getting better and better after that game 1 and that game 2, this could be not just a 2 stock, but a 4 stock if they're able to continue taking down Fiend as early as they've been taking him down. But so far, Fiend has really been keeping Fozey off of Wess, and Wess was doing a great job of just winning every neutral exchange against simpLe. We're seeing a small but noticeable lead for the red team.
Yeah. So and I think
and now it's just that ground pound worked so much better when he was in between 2 people.
Yeah.
that was beautiful.
All right, so I think this lead is showing itself off the backs of a minor adjustment in the actual overall playstyle plan for Wess and Fiend. Last game, even the previous sets, they would kind of have Fiend sit way back in the back, use Hattori's speed to be able to cover those rotations to cover Wess, but now here they're staying much more closely stacked because Fozey closed out last game.
Fozey's gone.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, the double. Because Fozey had these counter rotations against Fiend. They split the red team wide, and that way Fiend wouldn't be able to come through. The moment that they knew he was coming through, and Fozey would smack him in the mouth every single time.
I feel like the playstyle that Fiend and Wess are doing right now is literally just watch my back. That's what I feel like Wess is just destroying everybody off stage, and Fiend's just kind of like, all right, I'll keep staring him. I won't chase after anybody. I'll just keep him off of you. You just keep going. And it's 5 stocks to 3 now. Yeah,
it's looking pretty bad here for the Blue team. I was going to say, you know, I did notice that Fiend has been playing a little bit more on stage, but when he does go off stage, it seems like he's more calculated when he's doing it in this game specifically. And yeah, with Fiend right behind you, I mean, that's going to be great there. Wess can now play a little more recklessly or go for 2 ground pounds and hit both of them. And then if not, you know, Fiend's going to be there to save you, as he has been doing pretty much the entire set.
Oh man, Wess makes Lance ground pound look like the best move in the game, and I assure you, it is not actually that easy. Like it looks great, and then you, oh man.
What are you talking about? The reward's amazing. Just don't miss.
Just don't miss?
Just
yeah, well, we have a great example from game 2 of what happens when you do miss. But so far, Wess is just, he actually hit a fully charged down stick with that chainsaw there earlier on in this game. And look at that. Oh, he doesn't even care that he's hit Fiend. They're up to 4 stocks to 2. It doesn't matter.
Okay, there you go. Another side stick right there coming in from Fozey, but stretching those arms out.
But, he hits him with it too!
From the top rope, Macho Man, Randy said, by God.
Yeah, no, that was he was fully cosplaying Macho Man right there from the top ropes with that ground pound. Good stuff.
Gosh, forcing his opponent to analysis paralysis there. I feel like they're looking at them like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And they just do nothing. And they get hit on the top of that, and they're just spiked off the bottom. We can see Fiend and Wess talking over that, and they both
They
both look like they're feeling good.
This is what we were waiting for.
Right. This is like the most
swap over to the sword. Look at this. The reverse slide charge. Oop. Just close the gap.
That's so sick.
It's clean. Yeah, because I feel like you
have to hold it for just a little bit.
Yep.
Because if you don't do that, you get stuck in the wall. It could be disastrous, but you're covering the wall with that attack while getting to the safety, and he ends up hitting with it. And now we're getting the replays from this most recent game. And look at that, 5 stocks to 3 at that point in the game. Man, just such an amazing game. Now, Wess and Fiend, I can't believe I'm saying this. This is a winner's quarterfinal match, right? This is into winner's side of top 8. South America is ready to do it. And it's off of beating Cody Travis and Phazon. If they take down simpLe and Fozey, I mean, simpLe's got such an incredible top 3 record in Europe.
Yeah, look, I'm telling you, there's something in the water over there or something. Like, just as of recent, man, they got the secret stuff that they have been playing, you know, out of their minds. Just all of SA in general, man. I mean, even with, I think they have the lowest PR person here altogether with him, Flores. And he still did actually quite well in the crew battle. So I'm not sure how he's doing in doubles, if he even in doubles or whatever. But it's that whole region as a whole is powered up.
Yeah, I mean, forcing Fozey over here onto the Black Knight, onto the Spear and the Lance to be able to fight Lance against Wess, who not start off so great.
Yeah, first one to fall, the quick handoff, simpLe. Yeah, he knew he had nothing left. Ground pounds off stage, and now Fiend and Wess once again building their lead, and they're on set point.
Yeah, man, it's so interesting to see how just the angle, the inverse flip angle changes everything. So you get sent up at a 45-degree angle, you're like, all right, that's the best possible way. You get sent down at a 45, you're like, oh, no, it's over, dude. It's over, man.
Yeah, Tori neutral stick pretty darn good because of that, and Fozey gets hit away. Fiend gets the neutral stick. I can't believe how many wins Fiend pulls out of nowhere when he's unarmed, fighting against whatever weapon his players have. It's so amazing to see that. And look at that, Wess, while sweating, hits Fozey away, and he goes back in with a dive kick. He's like, weapon spot over there, he doesn't even care.
Maybe that's the real Wess factor. The fact that he's like, you know what? There's something I should be doing, but there's what I'm going to do what I want to do. It's like, a weapon? No, you're closer. Like, let's fight.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the most fluid players in the game, too.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's just, all right, so EU's doing a good job bringing this back. But the first stock goes down here. Oh, Fiend getting the neutral light off after that nair hit where Wess stacked on both Fozey and Fiend. First stock, nice save there to stop him, but simpLe. Can he make it back? Oh, Fiend, this is the widest the camera perspective could have possibly been.
Yeah. One left and right. Side air the other way, one the other way.
Okay, Fiend with a double pickup right there.
Huge.
Yeah, love to see. He didn't get the full KO. Yeah, I was like, he didn't get the KO on Fozey, but Fozey does fall just a little later, so that's going to put his team a little, further ahead again. However, they are both very hurt. Fiend being a little more hurt, so hammer in hand here on the side of simpLe. Definitely have to watch out for that Sair. The diversion. Probably looking at simpLe and getting scooped up by Fozey back there.
Oh, Fozey, he's low on jumps. No, did he touch? He did touch. He did dodge to the stage. Wess bet it all, and Fiend comes in clutch. That sense of urgency to be like, okay, I can't save you on that stock, but I can finish what you started. And Fozey goes down to a simple unarmed dare, and now simpLe is on that last stock here, going up against Wess and Fiend, and this is winner's bracket stock.
Oh, there it is, the setup and the cleanup. That's a 3-1 victory for Wess and Fiend.
So the way that Fiend has to chase Wess off of stage is definitely like a dog who's like is off his leash, and you're like, no, get back here. Yeah, like, I gotta go with him. I had to go with him, but it works every time. I mean, again, like Wess, he's kind of unorthodox at times. You know, he was fighting a lot unarmed when he could have grabbed weapons. He was off stage in areas where that sometimes it's kind of 50-50 on if it worked out for him or not. But Fiend, 100% is always behind him.
And I think you couldn't have described it better with how much their playstyles complement each other, whereas Wess is actually being like, it's not like a case where Fiend has to say, like, stop doing that.
Yeah.
It's more like Fiend says, keep doing that, and I'll make it so that you can even do that better by enabling you with how he is doing that. I love how you described that, because that is the feeling that I get when watching Fiend chase after him and just go like, no, please, don't run to the road.
It's almost like their names are a little bit of a mix-up in that situation, right? It's like, oh, yo, this guy named Fiend. And it's like, yeah, he's the level-headed.
He's just calm and collected. Like, okay, just tell me what you did wrong. Stop raising your voice. All right, okay, we'll get it solved.
Jeez, yeah.
We'll
All right, so this one was crazy. Wess
was
double
awesome.
dive kicking off stage, and Fiend just cleaning it up.
And there's a small detail there. Fiend had to fade away from simpLe to avoid the threat of the sword recovery to make the dive kick work and not get interrupted. And right away, without hesitation, getting to that team combo to be able to take him off the top.
Oh, look at the
what
celebration.
An awesome